icing sugar. Icing sugar is otherwise called as confectioner's sugar. Many people have a confusion with the icing sugar and with confectioner's sugar and even with the powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is nothing but just pulverized and powdered form of sugar is called powdered sugar. Whereas icing sugar is not that. It is a very finely powdered white sugar with 2 to 3% of corn flour as a filler, which will prevent the lump formation. And this icing sugar or confectioner sugar is very fine, like a talcum powder rather than your powdered sugar. That is the reason why this icing sugar is used in decoration purposes, like mostly decorating the cakes and sprinkling on top of cakes as a garnish and sprinkling on top of some kind of pastries. Folding has a difference from mixing. Roughly mixing, blending has a difference from folding. Folding is generally combining one ingredient with another ingredient, especially cake batter, by using a spatula without collapsing or spoiling the air formation. So just generally by using a spatula, you should cut and fold the ingredients with one another. The word mousse typically means foam. It is the lightest dessert made out of lot of whipped egg whites and whipped cream with many fruit or other fruit based flavor, right? So it is a lighter dessert, which means the foam made with beaten egg whites and whipped cream plus any desired fruit puree is used as a flavor. So this is the lightest dessert. Similarly, you have one more thing called souffle. French word souffle literally means to blow up or to rise up. Souffles, there are two types of souffles, cold and hot souffles. Traditionally, souffles are hot desserts which are made in a ramekin mold with a lot of beaten eggs, flour, butter, eggs. Then once it is baked, it will rise minimum 1 inch from the brim of the ramekin mold. As the term souffle refers to rise or to blow out, it has got the name souffle. Marzipan, it's a mixture of powdered almonds or cashew nuts. Actually, you have to pronounce almonds as almonds. So the powder of almonds or cashew nuts with the powdered sugar, with the liquid medium, with the liquid glucose or egg white, which is mixed and cooked to a mixture that is generally used for rolling and masking the wedding cakes and the Christmas cakes. This is called as marzipan. Any oil or melted butter or melted fat by using a brush into the bottom of the baking tray before being placed with breads or any baked products. Before baking, we just apply shortening that fat content, the melted oil or something on the top of the tray to prevent it from sticking is called greasing in baking. Sugar, nuts and honey. Usually the brown sugar or sugar is melted into caramel, then honey is added, out of which any nuts like walnuts, almonds, cashew nuts, all dry nuts are added. Then it is poured on a silicone mat or granite or table and it will crystallize, solidify. Then it is removed and broken into pieces and kept it in an airtight container. That is used for decorating and garnishing many dishes. You can break into powder and garnish many dishes. That is nougats, similar to butterscotch. a small finger-sized portions of cookie or pastries filled with purees or any stuffing, cream, and it is intricately designed to improve the eye appeal. So small, fancy, intricate pieces of tidbits made out of cookies, pastries or chocolates is called patisserie. For breads or rolls, right, raised by baking soda or baking powder, not yeast, that is called as quick breads. Quick breads. Combination of fruit juice and sugars which are cooked. The pectin is a material from the fruits. It forms as a setting liquid. Once after thorough cooking and reducing the moisture content, it is poured into trays and it is naturally set by pectin. It will look like a jelly, transparent, pliable. But nowadays we are not only depending on the pectin, we use the fruit juice and we add melted gelatin into it as a setting agent and we set it. That is called jelly. Raised cake, soaked with the sugar syrup and flavored with the rum. It is usually served as a dessert.
Is the food
Cake. Yeast raised cake. Usually cakes we use baking powder, baking soda, chemical materials. This is savory of foods, baba or rum. These kind of desserts are purely made out of yeast-based raised cakes, soaked in sugar syrup, then flavored with the other ingredients, especially rum. Then some cream is used. A short crust pastry-based sheet, which is molded into tart molds, baked. Then it is served with any kind of fillings such as fruits, cake batter, then baked and served. It's a short crust pastry base pastry, right? Could be big. Any kind of stuffing is used after blind baking. Right? Blind baking is partial baking. Small, single serving, tiny tart with the filling is called tartlets. Tata bolana, single serving, filled with any filling. Could be savory filling or sweet filling. A round case of puff pastry, Ulavan, VOLAUPEND. A round case of puff pastry covered with a lid, right? Covered with a lid, round case of puff pastry, filled with the fillings and covered with the lid, and over it some white sauce can be poured. That I will show you in the practical class. That I will understand.